pass one to the Chancery Clerk's office too. I want to request that we have an agenda amendment, not to be voted on. These are just items that, by state law, they say it should have been on the first meeting agenda. And it's not that we want to vote on. I just want to make sure somebody looks back at our meetings that anything that should have been on the first meeting agenda for January that we have at least had it on the agenda. Now, I know we got officers, but anything that we didn't do that's not on the agenda that we have on this list, that it is included. And by it being included, we're not putting it on the agenda for us to vote on, but we want to make sure if anybody check the agenda for this meeting, that we at least have these items on the agenda.
Okay, I'd like to go ahead and yield to the Chancery Clerk. Can we add this? Do we add this as a insertion into the agenda, the regular agenda?
Just other business.
Or under other business to add it? Do we need to vote on this?
I don't know about what.
Some of these items
I'm not trying to do it for a vote today, but I want to make sure our agenda show that we follow state law. We followed everything that you said was supposed to take place today. We did. We had on the agenda.
Could we just do it as a minute insertion? Just for show?
Any way you want to. Let me get y'all a copy so y'all can see.
some of these items do require board action.
And some of them we have done. I'm not putting it on for us to vote, but I want to say that we had it on our agenda for the January meeting. I'm not asking because we bring it up as a meeting for us to vote, and some haven't had time to really look at them. But these are things they said that have to be done at the January meeting.
Okay. Without objection, we'll just go ahead and enter it into the minutes.
Thank you.
Okay.
So moved.
All right.
Do we need to vote?
We're going to make it through a motion, and whereas the minute assertion has been moved, is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Ms. Calhoun?
Yes, sir. Even though we are voting to insert this document, there are certain actions that are required by the board. Items that says employ, re-employ, or appoint board attorney, county administrator, etc. Appointment of purchase clerk and receiving clerk, etc. So I even though I second your motion, and I guess it can go into the insertion with the fact that we're going to come back and follow up on some of these items that we have not taken action.
What I want to do, we're not going to vote on anything today, but we want to make sure if the auditor or anyone else come and look that we follow state law, and we just took no action on it.
Okay. All right. We did carry that vote. Okay. All those in favor of?
Aye.
Opposed to? Motion passes. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll now go to the board attorney. Ms. Martin.
I request that the board consider going into executive session for the purpose of discussion acquisition of lands along the Byron-Clinton corridor and litigation Gray versus Hinds County.
Okay. What's the pleasure of the board?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second? It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor of?
Aye.
Opposed to?
No.
Motion passes. Now we'll need another motion to go into executive session for the purpose of?
You need the motion first.
Okay.
Who made the motion?
You need a board member to make the motion to go into executive session.
Okay. What's the pleasure of the board? It's been moved. Excuse me, for the purpose of?
Discussion of acquisition of lands along the Byron-Clinton corridor and litigation Gray versus Hinds County, which the purpose is authorized pursuant to 2541(7)(b) and D. Strategy sessions or negotiations with respect to prospective litigation or issuance of an appealable order when an open meeting would have a detrimental effect on the litigating position of the public body, and D. Investigative proceedings by any public, by G. transaction of business and discussion regarding the prospective purchase, sale, or leasing agreements.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor of? Opposed to?
No.
Okay, motion passes. We'll now go into executive session at which time? 11:05.